Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today's video is a DIY Glam centerpiece. And this is done in yellows and golds. And I absolutely love the way this turned out. So if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, my husband and I found this at Goodwill, and I'm really surprised at how big it is. This was 99 cents. I got another one that's very similar for $2.99, but and why they had different prices, I don't know. But anyway, as soon as I saw this, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. I'm going to give this a coat of, it's called Bright Idea. And it's Krylon gloss paint, but it's a nice, nice bright yellow. So it's probably going to need 2 coats. We'll see. Okay, there's 1 coat of paint, and it's already looking pretty good, but I think I'm going to do 2 just to make sure it has really good coverage. And I turned this upside down with the opening down, mainly because I'm planning on filling it. And if you use water with paint, it just peels right off. So I don't want any paint on the inside. So I'm just going to put a 2nd coat on, then I can get started doing what I have in mind. Well, there it is with 2 coats. And oh, I like the way this covered. I like it enough where I really don't have to do anything to it. But, you know me. But, like I have said before, when I paint, I use a Lazy Susan. And that way I don't have to touch anything until it's totally dry. I don't have fingerprints, I don't have smears, and it works out perfectly. So once this is totally dry, I'm going to definitely get started on it. And I really hope it turns out the way I want it to. Okay, I've got the yellow vase, and I've got some Mod Podge, and a paintbrush, and a styrofoam plate to put the Mod Podge on, some paper that's folded to catch glitter. I have a cup where I'm going to be mixing glitter. I have this. It's called Sun Showers, and I got this at Walmart. And I've also got this, and it's a neon yellow. And this is not necessary, it's just something that I've had for years and years and decided to use it. So I'm going to be mixing these 2 together. And I like gold and yellow. So I'm going to be using this gold trim that I found at Walmart. And I really like this. I'm not a gold person, but I really like this. So I'm going to try this, and I use a little E6000 and a hot glue gun for this. So I'm going to get started mixing up the glitter, and then I'm going to put the Mod Podge on the plate, and I'm going to do 1 side at a time. Yeah, I'm probably going to use quite a bit of this, just because, to be honest with you, I'd like to use it up. And this is a big vase. And I'm going to use about twice the amount of this glitter to the fine stuff. And if I need to make more, I can. I think this is a 3-ounce cup, and it's 1/3 of the way up. So I think this might be enough. And like I said, if not, I'll make more. Okay, I'm going to get busy putting some Mod Podge on and sprinkling this on and go to town. Okay, I've got a medium coat on here. I wanted to get enough on here so that it won't dry until I'm ready for it. Okay. And I have this over top of the folded paper, and that way it's going to catch all of the glitter and I can put it back in without wasting any. And I'm going to let this sit for just a few minutes before I shake it off and start on the next side. You can see it's got a nice coat on it. And then I'm just going to be repeating it on all four sides. Okay, I've got this completely covered. And I'm going to set this aside for several hours to let it dry. And then once it dries, I'm going to give it a really good coat of the Krylon Triple Thick Clear Spray Paint. And that way it'll keep any fall off from going everywhere. And then I can go on to the next step. Okay, I've given this a really good coat. In fact, I think I gave it 2 coats of the Krylon Clear Glaze Triple Thick Spray. I love this stuff. It's harder and harder for me to find. And although I do have clear spray paint, this stuff is amazing. So, of course, I'm going to be on a hunt down for more of this. But nothing's coming off. And it's sparkling, and it's good the way it is, but I can't leave well enough alone. I've got my E6000. I have my hot glue sticks, hot glue gun. These are Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. I highly recommend Gorilla Glue just because it dries clear and it's got a really good hold. This trim I got at Walmart. It's 3 feet and it has a stone in each one of these. It's not the cutout, it's a stone. And this is actually a trim for clothing. And it's got a reflective quality that like the Bling Wrap and stuff just doesn't have, because they are stones in each one. So I'm going to be putting a row of it up here, and I should have enough to put a row down here. Okay, I've been playing around with this, and to be honest with you, I don't think there's going to be enough left over to do a row at the bottom. So I've got to decide what else I'm going to do here. Am I just going to trim the top, which I think will really look stunning, or do I hold off and finish it and see if I can get more? We'll see. Well, I got that going all the way around. I wanted to put another one down here, and I just don't have enough. So I'm going to put this on the back burner, and when I get more of this trim, I will finish this up. But I really like the way this looks, and this thing is big enough to use this to fill or to put stuff in. I mean, this is going to be a nice centerpiece. Well, I tell you what, I will never do this again. It took me over a month to get more of this. Everyone was out of it. I went to 2 different Walmarts. I tried online. The online, they actually canceled it because the demand was so great. But there was just, it was a fluke that I found this. I just Was in Walmart and decided to take a walk back, even though they said that it was out of stock online, and finally got it. So I've got my E6000, I've got my hot glue, and I'm going to be putting some down here. Okay, I got it all glued, top and bottom, and this is exactly the way I wanted it. But believe me, I will never start another project unless I know that I have enough to finish it. Because I thought I was going to be able to get this trimmed easily, and like I said, I've been hunting for a month. So this is going to be a really nice addition to my table. It's big enough to hold lemons or plants or flowers or a candle. Whatever I decide to do, I think this is going to look really nice. Yeah, I like this with a candle too. Let me know how you like it best, with or without the candle. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.